Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports, built into the side of a mountain. You literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes their 5-star freshman quarterback. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pratt. Nice move there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it on the counter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. 20.
Motion from the back.
Ready, go.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's cracked. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Sun Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unloads to the wideout. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Grabs it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the 1st possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. The run inside. It's Marks. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Leaves it with the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Gets the back moving. Running inside. It's Combs. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Gonna run it. It's Pratt. Maybe some room here. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown ASU. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marks. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Canes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Ready, go!
On the move, it's Pratt. Breaks the tackle. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Right on the money. Across the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the 1st down.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Trying to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And he's in! Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Oh, they're after him. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Now on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Marks. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field. They've
got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a fourth down? The Canes will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working.
Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. This time he wants to throw. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Pineda. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Let it go.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Gets it to the back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, this thing thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. They closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Complete. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, guys are really pumped up right now. Their 1-2 punch at running back has been proficient. The backup running back has really been the star of the show. He's in there now, and he has been eating all day. I expect them to give him more opportunities here as the game goes on. I'll keep you posted down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Under fire. He's going to run it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Bringing the heat. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to 2nd and short. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown ASU.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On the run, it's Marks. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Bowling Green, taking on the number 4 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's Bowling Green sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Tempe. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Marcus Freeman at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Here's the return. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Blasted as he lets it go. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Snagged out of the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Pratt.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Behind the line, it's Roach. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Fires one high and deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll operate out of split backs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. using the quick game. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw it again. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. There's the pressure. Finds some time. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic, breaks into the open. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air. Wideout trying to get it in. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. On to attempt to try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
What a throw on 1st down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert. Epic play, and what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Going to try to get it himself. Touchdown ASU! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the tight end. Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? Blowing this team out, why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach...
He lobs one high down the left side. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Got 9 yards on the play. yard. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Look, you want to make the quarter. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.